Hola, lady and gentlemen, boys and girl and baby who watching my YouTube. This is 2002 Tacoma double cab, which is 2001, 2, 3, and 4 double cab. It's the same. And this is have a little bit transmission problem. I didn't think about doing video on it, but I would say, well, a lot of people follow me and watching my video, and thank you for the people who watching and subscribe. All right, you got a cover on top, right? Just pull those cover with a couple screw on it, and then you got 10 millimeter on this right here, right there. Okay, pull those out right here, which is under here, and that will be sitting on top of that with this ring right here. So you just pry this ring right here and then pull that off, and that right there go inside here, and removing this console here and just pull the whole things off. Okay, so sorry about I didn't record when I doing this, because I didn't think that this would be important to you guys. So a lot of people already have a Tacoma or 4runner removing transmission. The person who bought the transmission for me, they didn't buy exactly the double cab or Tacoma four-wheel drive transmission. They bought a 98 Toyota 4runner transmission. So this is something different. Okay, and I will explain that later when I remove the transmission out first. Okay, the bottom here, I already took all the sensor out. I have that shifting rod is connecting to right here. That's what it is. I'm going to disassemble the dry line. Okay, get the upper one. I'm going to use impact so faster. So I'm going to lose this 2 bolts so I can swing the dry lines away. Watch out, camera, it'll hit you. So to removing that nut right there, this nut, I holding that this side with this 14 millimeter. This nut is so loose. I'm tapping with the hammer. Okay, so that should come off. So I'm going to loosen this line right here. I need to disconnect that first so I can put this line away, so I'll have room to removing that. Okay, let's do this is shifting cable. And that's out of the way. So now removing the transmission bolt cover right here. So I'm using swivel, so I have plenty of room. If you don't have swivel, go buy at the auto part, which is AutoZone has some. That pretty neat, like this one right here. Okay, and when you have anything wrong, just go over there and they give you a new set. So I already broke one, and they didn't change only one. They give me a new set. So when you take the torque converter cover out, so it's time to removing the torque converter bolt right there. Very tight space because not much room, and can't really see it because the transfer case right here is blocking, and I will try to use swivel, but swivel don't help either. So we'll see what I'm going to do. This bolt right here is so tight, so not much room, and barely fit my hand inside here. I'm not sure those people that have a big hand probably will have a hard time to remove those transmission bolt right there, the torque converter bolt, you know. Okay, I think that's the last one, or maybe one more. Let me check. Yep, I did one more right there. Okay, now all the torque converter bolt is out, so the only thing I have to go with is the transmission bolt. Connect the dry transmission cooling line right here. There's a two, that one and this right here, and removing that bolt right there, and removing upper dipstick right here. So that part will be done. There's a bolt right here. It's number 12. Pull this out. Transmission support right here too. So I did not disassemble the transfer case. Now the transfer case on the 4runner is different because 4runner does have I forgot what this right here, but on the Tacoma doesn't have this right here. Okay, but the speed sensor is they put right there. Swap the transmission and the transfer case. You see right here? That's a pin, and then after you pull the pin, just pop this out. And also this is different too on the Tacoma, and 4runner is different on this too. Swivel always help a lot. Is I using a 3/8 and what is that, a half drive to get all the way to the top of the transmission. Okay. Now time to wrap the transmission up. pretty tough to get down here. Very tiny space, but you can manage it. Not too bad. Hallelujah. Woo. They put a new torque converter in there, but still doesn't help a lot of time. So as the transfer case is not the same, so I'm going to be replacing the transfer case. So when it's fit, it should go all the way back here. Okay, touch the line right here. So that's where you have to push and turn around, play around to make sure it go all the way back. I'm going to change this sensor because they making this sensor clips pop out already. So this side have that plug right here. Okay. And this is different also. So now it's the swap. Okay. And let's tie this up. The pin go right here. Go to align with this so I can slide in easier. One more on this side. Slowly slide in. Okay. There. Okay, I switched that and also put the transfer case on. If in case too heavy, I cannot load it up there, then I will disassemble the transfer case. But on this case, I will do everything together. In this case here, I need to lower my sway bar because they kind of block it right here. So I need to load this right here. When I take them out, it's easier, but when you load it in, it's harder. So I need to unscrew that. Okay, I create a little gap right there, and over here a gap like that. Let's see, this can go in. Alright. That hop in. Okay. So that's clear. And then there's a locking pin right here. Make sure the pins go inside first before you put the bolts in, okay? Now, camera cannot really see it because I'm by myself, and this camera cannot zoom, so I cannot help YouTube people like you guys that watching me doing it. Okay, now it's align and close in. So I'm going to lock this pins in. Make sure. Let's go inside. Put one more on the top here. So when you secure this pin in, so this is the first Toyota that you know, not very difficult to slide this in. The other Toyota is the torque converter. It's hard to fit it in, but for this one somehow it's very easy to fit it in. Tie this up to push the transmission, push the flywheel. Alright, all the bolt is back in there. So now, time to put these brackets in. Don't know that my camera can see, but you know how to do when you can see this point. There. Pretty much just use a screwdriver to push it. It should be able to lock it in. So now to cover the dust. Okay. Go fire it up.